fine. Here we are. Welcome, everyone, to the next Tribal Council here in Triumph the Galapagos. And sadly, once again, we are here with the Cristóbal tribe. So I'm not even gonna I'm just gonna get into questions. Um, Lovely Ray. This tribe have been very unlucky with the challenges, and that's the nicest way I'm going to say that. But you guys were very close to winning this last immunity. So how is the tribe morale at this point? And yes, you were before you pulled that face.
Well, I know like tribe morale has not been great. In case you can't tell by the little bitch fit I threw when Cruz was pulling this. We're pretty tired of going to tribal. We're pretty tired of losing. We're pretty tired of having to vote people out. It doesn't get easier. It gets harder and harder and harder. And I don't know, like it sucks. And it's like this balance of like still having enough fight in you for your own game, for one, having enough fight to still show up to these challenges, and then just, oh yeah, I guess it's just those two things. I don't know. It sucks. It sucks here. I hate it. That being said, don't vote me tonight. But like, but also like this is not a position any of us want to be in. I mean, I think to be quite candid, like after the challenge, Davey and I called each other and we cried. We literally just cried for like a couple of minutes because it sucks. You know, it sucks that we're in this position. It sucks that so many of us are leaving. Um, that being said, like we definitely don't want this to be just like easy for Cruz. Um, but yeah, that's all I can really say. It sucks. It sucks right now.
That's fair. Well, speaking of Cruz, this goes on to my next question, which is for the lovely Megan. Megan, so this was the first time you properly got to kind of see and interact with Cruz, the other tribe. Obviously that was during the challenge. How was that for you guys? Because this is actually the first time everyone's kind of been in the same room and interacting with everyone. So what was your experience?
Uh, I mean, everyone was pleasant. Everybody was being like encouraging each other all the time. But of course, we're going to. No one's gonna want to make a bad impression on the other tribe. But yeah, I think it was like very friendly, but quite obviously everyone's just not gonna go beyond that.
Yeah, fair. So Davey, um, do you do you have any or does anyone have any speculation of when the merge could be? Or have there been talks of a merge or a potential second swap? Have those conversations been have?
Bitch, I am only hoping. Like, I I'm like holding on for dear life to ensure that we even have a chance to. Like, I I envision it, soon in arm's length, and I see myself just like with these amazing people who have literally put in so much work to try to like best this other tribe. And I don't know, it's like an oasis in a desert. Like you see it, you know it's there. Is it real? Is it coming? I'm not sure. And all you can do is be hopeful because that's all you got. And I hope that I'm there to see it.
Fair. So Keisha, kind of piggybacking off of that, does the thought of a potential kind of merge or even swap, does that have an effect on kind of the vote discussions and who you want to vote off tonight?
Yes and no. I mean, I think regardless of whether we merge or we stay the same, because the swap, let's be honest, the way the little bot works means our team stays the same. If we've seen anything how the swaps go at Triumph, I think we want a team that is loyal to each other, that we could trust, and that is gonna fight and not give up. At least from my perspective. I can't speak for anybody else. So I'm just gonna speak from my perspective. So for me, I want to know that going forward, we're all gonna be together and loyal and fight. And I say that knowing that I think we all want to win. We've been working together. So tonight's vote is hard. But I do think my vote pin turns on who I think is going to really be in the trenches to continue to fight with us, because I mean, losing, as we know, is part of this sometimes, but you got to be able to like pick up, fight, and just keep going, because we have to win at some point. Or we're going to be right back here and all of us are going to be gone. Like, it doesn't matter what order if we're all gone, you know what I mean? And so for me, that's the really key factor in the way I vote. So if either we're still together and that matters because we got to win, or we're merged and that matters because we got to stay together and hopefully strategize together and figure out a way to overcome them, because right now they have the bigger numbers, but we have to figure out how to like deal with their rifts. And I'm sure they have rifts at this point, and they haven't gone through the trenches, they haven't gone what we've gone through, they haven't dug deep and done what we've done and made these hard decisions. And really at this point, I think we all feel good with each other. We all have like built some trust and faith in each other, and so that's what makes us even harder. But at the same time, I think we're going to come out of this even stronger because we have done all that.
Nice. And finally, Gabby, if you're able to answer a question. Yes. Okay, so when looking at this vote, what do you think is it kind of the important factors to consider when you go to that voting booth tonight and vote? If you're talking, Gabby, you're on mute.
Can you guys hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Hold on one second.
No worries. While we wait for Gabby,
I'm
do.
here. I'm
Oh,
here. I'm here. Sorry,
cool.
Jordan's sleeping in the bed, so I didn't want to be loud, but I feel like this vote is one of the ones that's hard because our tribe just keeps dwindling down to like nobody. So there's not that many options, I guess. So I guess like the only thing to really consider is like going into a potential merge situation, wanting to be with people that you feel will have your back, I guess. And that you know that you feel confident moving forward with. I guess that's just what I'm basing the vote off of, but yeah.
No, that's fair. So I do have a couple of open forum questions for you guys. The first one being, what kind of seasoning or spice would you rate this tribal? It's the one we've asked last time. Is it a bit salty? Are we a bit mild? Or are we going to have something spicy? Oh, the floor is open.
Human, anybody?
I think we moved from mild, which is what I think a number of us said last time, into maybe a little salty, whether it's salty because we lost and we're tired of losing, or some of us may be a little salty because of what happened last time at Tribal, which I don't know about anybody else, but I know I've talked to specifically Megan and Davey about the reason why the vote went the way it did last time and they didn't know about it. I don't think either of them approached me in a salty way, but in the sense of like labeling the tribe, I can see how that can create some feelings. But yeah, so I'm gonna go from mild to salty just a little, because I think we all generally have positive attitudes, and really do overall. I think we aren't being too spicy. I think we're all still respecting each other and trying to like play a straightforward game.
Anyone else?
I don't think that I can determine whether this meal is like spicy or salty because I'm just crying into my sandwich.
Okay. I do have another open-ended question because I just want to know these things. Obviously, you once the swap happened, you guys were able to kind of send home 2 original cruise members. kind of temporarily giving you guys OG Cristóbal numbers overall in the game when you looked at it. But what's the feeling now, kind of going in, knowing that the kind of number majority of OG tribal lines have shifted back to crews? Is that something people are considering or thinking about?
Baby, I think about it every day. I do. But having had the experience, which is so funny because I feel like in my last game I played that was kind of like this, like a long Discord survivor org, we were always winning and we didn't go to tribal for a very long time. There are cracks, there are tensions, and all we need to do is find our place in that, because when they're looking to overthrow some of those people that they're getting tired of not going to tribal with, they're going to need our numbers. And that's the bottom line.
Anyone else? No? Okay, final question, just because. Who is concerned it might be them leaving us this evening and why? So everyone's got their hand up.
Oh, I'll give my why. I'm always concerned that it's me, mostly because of what happened to Matt last week. Like, clearly there are people who didn't know about that vote, so I could clearly be that person who's in the dark about what people are doing. They're just not telling me, so I always feel that way. I've definitely gone home in many of org where people choose not to tell me about that it's going to be me. So that's why I'm always worried that it's me, that people are planning me and not telling me. So it could always be me at any day.
Bless me.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, yeah, I definitely don't take any of my time here for granted. I mean, I hope it's at least a little hard if people are trying to plan to vote me out. I hope it's at least a little hard for you. And if you guys do vote me out, I do hope you go to tribal again. No, I'm kidding. But I mean, Keisha hit the nail on the head there. Like, I feel like trust is such a currency here, and you can never fully know, and I never take that for granted, for sure.
Fair. So unless another member of production has any more questions for them, no. So, with that then, we will get to the votes. So, I do believe I am assigning Alex to the voting booth. So Alex, you will be going over there now. I think I've just given you access.
Right. I think Sam hop over with me as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
We'll see Sam and I both in there. Don't freak out. All right.
That's fine. And then one by one, we will be adding you to them. I'm just going to add Sam over to there now. Can you guys see that? And can you enter the room?
All I'm seeing is it's offering to let me create a breakout room. It's not asking me to enter one that's already been made.
You need to open the room.
That would help, wouldn't it?
I need to, or there we go.
We there.
Who's going
So,
first?
one by one, we will be adding you to the voting room, and we are going to start off. Who's just left? With Ray. This is now your time, guys, to do any shout outs or just have a general chit chat, and we'll see you in a bit.
Whatever happens, guys, it's been fun.
Sorry, I got sent to a breakout room and I was just there by myself, and I was like, wait, do I vote? But no one was there.
Oh,
No, so we're going to add you now. So the first person
Oh.
going is Ray.
Oh, my bad. Sorry, everybody.
No, you're fine. This is also Ollie's first time operating breakout rooms, so apologies if anything goes skewiff.
You're doing fabulous, Ollie. You're doing fabulous.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
How was everybody's day?
I'm tired, but the day was fine.
Me too.
Yeah.
Tuesdays are my long days, but it was pretty chill. Got a lot of work done.
It was nice when I remembered that I had a doctor's appointment and I didn't have to be at work all day. That was a nice surprise reminder.
That's the best.
Yeah.
I was
Hopefully
like,
the doctor went well though.
yeah, it was fine. It's like I have a lot of follow-ups for my surgery with just different stuff because I like signed up for this weight loss program when I did the surgery.
Okay.
And so it was one of my follow-ups with the health psychologist.
Okay, next up will be Davy.
It's like so sad there's only like just a few of us left.
That is like the most depressing.
Yeah.
I'm genuinely trying not to think about it right now.
It'd be different if it was like final
Oh,
6, final
Right.
5, but
If
it's
this was
not.
the case because we were actually at the end of the org, it'd be a whole different feeling.
Right. Oh
Okay,
yeah.
next up is Keisha.
Oh my gosh, sorry. Not me dying. Actually, I have a question. If I die on camera, does travel get canceled?
No, we will just have a lovely ceremony for you.
Oh, geez, I guess I'm glad I get a ceremony.
Wait, what are we talking about? What's the ceremony?
Okay,
Oh,
next up
I
is Megan.
if I died during tribal, I asked if I died if it'd get canceled, and Ollie said no.
Oh, let's not get that morbid, please. Let's not go there. Goodness. Sorry,
Okay,
Seth.
sorry.
Someone died on the football field in January and they canceled the game, so
I mean,
he came back
died
to
live,
life.
but they did cancel the
Oh.
game. That was like I was watching that live. That was like the most insane thing. Like I feel like everybody just was staring at their TVs and we were all like texting and talking at the same time, like just texting, like, what are we
Yeah,
doing?
and no,
Staring at nothing
none
on the
of the
field. Like,
announcers knew what to do either. They were like,
yeah,
"What the fuck?" Because he
it
didn't
was
like
so
he wasn't
scary.
announced. He wasn't announced like living until like 2 days later.
It was a weird thing. It was weird. Let's see, can we have tomorrow off if I survive? Just we need a break. We need a nice little break. Even if I don't survive, can everybody have tomorrow off? Everybody just needs a break. I swear this order is gonna give me like 10 more white hairs. And I only have 3 to start with.
Okay, we're going to bring back Alex and Sam now, and then we will get to the votes.
All right, can everybody hear me? Yes or no? I want to make sure. Can you all hear me? All right. Um, I have the votes. If anybody has anything that they would like to play, now is the time to do so. All right, time is up for that. Votes are locked. Once the vote is read, the decision is final. Person voted out will have a few moments to say their goodbyes and leave the Zoom call. First vote, Megan. That's one vote, Megan. Second vote, Davy. That's one vote, Megan. One vote, Davy. Third vote, Megan. That is two votes, Megan. One vote, Davy. Fourth vote, Davy. We are tied. Two votes, Davy. Two votes, Megan. Two votes left. Next vote, Megan. That is three votes, Megan. Two votes, Davy. One vote left. Final votes. Davy, we are tied. We are tied. Three votes for Megan, three votes for Davy. This is how it will work. You will be given, I believe the timetable was approximately 10 minutes maximum. Yes, you will have 10 minutes to discuss who to vote out between Davy and Megan. Once that time is up, you will revote. If a decision has not been made by then, we're going to rocks if you deadlock. Your time starts now.
Your time has started. You can discuss.
I know what I'm voting. I'm just gonna put that out there.
Me too. I'm not changing my vote, so.
I don't know. I feel like Davy, Megan, you guys, I mean,
I mean, I would like to pitch. I think this is the time to do it. I think I am someone who you can really utilize moving forward. Like, God forbid we have another tribal, but I'm here to work with you all. Like, I was left out of the vote last round, but I don't care. Like, every round is an opportunity to rekindle and rework, and I'm here to work with y'all. And I think that I'm a challenge asset. I think based on how I did last tribal and the times in the challenges in tree mail, the other tribe is going to look at me, so I can also act as a shield. I think that I am the choice to keep here, and I would love the opportunity to stay. If there's something that I can say to each of you, it's that I thank you for your time that you gave to me today, but I really want to be here, and I hope that you know that I'm here for the long haul. I can't see myself working with anybody on cruise.
I guess I'll I'll go as well. I'd say, like, I've said what I've said to everybody today. Like, anybody who knows me knows how loyal of a player I am, and if I commit to working with you and being an ally with someone, then that is something that I follow through on. I'm not gonna just betray that on a whim. So, like, going into merge, I would stick by people. I'm not gonna just run off to work with the other tribe for no reason. And I'm not gonna sit here and claim I'm the strongest challenge performer, because we all know that's not true. But I put my all into every single challenge that we do. I've never backed down from doing something that made me uncomfortable or was difficult. And as I say, I will always dedicate myself to everything, dedicate myself to working with anybody that I promised I will do. So yeah, whatever happens, happens. It's been great fun anyway.
I think for the strength of the tribe, I don't know, obviously, but I think, Ray, I know the way you voted. I think you should keep your vote the way you voted. And I think we'll be okay. I don't know if you guys have something different to add. I'm listening.
Are you referencing the other two or are you referencing us?
Anybody?
I think I just want to explicitly state 2 rounds ago I cast a vote for Gabby, and it's something that I like really regret because I'm essentially at your mercy, and I guess there's not that many I'm sorry's to tell you. Um, I don't know. I'm really sorry for that. Keisha, if there was any reason for you to doubt like the kind of loyal player that I am, I would love the chance to prove that to you.
I don't doubt it.
Ray,
Baby. You're good. I don't doubt it. I think both of you are loyal, just so you know. I don't doubt it.
yeah. Ray, I don't know what I can say, but I hope that you keep me.
I have a question for production because Morgan pre-voted. Is their vote going to stay the same, or is there a communication with Morgan right now?
We are currently communicating with Morgan.
Okay.
Please give me one more chance. Please let me stay.
I just don't want us to go to rocks, lady. So I would like to hear you guys to make sure I know having an inkling of what you guys are thinking.
Oh, I mean, Keisha, you know where I'm at, so.
Okay. Then I'm good. Okay.
Ray, are you good or do you need more time, do you think?
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry that you have to be in that position. I was before and it sucks. But I don't think I'm changing my vote either.
Okay, if everyone has finished discussing, just give me a thumbs up to say that you have finished your discussions. Once I have everyone thumbsing up.
Does that include us?
Yeah. Okay then, so I have stopped the timer, and what I will do now is I will send Sam and Alex back into the breakout room, or the voting booth rather. Obviously at this time, Davy and Megan, you guys will not vote. Everyone else will go back and you can only vote for either Davy or Megan. So the first person going back into the voting booth will be Ray.
Awesome.
If anyone else has any extra shout outs they want to do, they can do it now.
No, Ollie, we're all stressing, especially Megan and Davey at this point. I love you both.
Oh, good.
I mean, we don't have to keep it a secret. I'm just going to be honest. Davey, our conversation we had, I think we had a genuine conversation. I think both our conversations were genuine. David and Megan, not to imply it wasn't. And what we talked about, I think, is real, and I want to keep that going. So hopefully, if everybody agrees with me, I'm crossing my fingers they agree with me. The vote will be good for you. And Megan, I'm gonna cast my vote against you. I don't know what Morgan's doing because Morgan's not here. Don't know for sure what those two are doing. But we'll see.
Keisha's next up to go back to the revote. And we have Gabby.
Ollie, you don't have the breakout rooms twice.
I don't know.
Just waiting for Brandon.
I'm right here. I believe we have all the votes in. Am I correct about that?
Yes.
All right, just as a reminder, if this vote ties, we are going to rocks. Otherwise, once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted out will have a few moments to say their goodbyes and leave the Zoom call. I will read the votes. First vote. Megan, that's one vote, Megan. Second vote. Megan, that's two votes, Megan. Third vote. And the next person voted Triumph Survivor to Galapagos. Megan. Megan, that's three votes. Tonight, that is enough. If you have any last words you want to say, now is the time to do so.
It's all right. I kind of thought that was coming, but it's been really fun. You guys have been through a shit ton together. Please make sure you show them hell at merch.
Love you, Megan.
Hey.
Sorry.
It's great
Megan,
meeting you,
that
Megan.
Such a
Megan.
fucking
queen.
sucked.
It sucks
I
so
hope you know
much.
that fucking sucked.
That's fine.
Megan, we love you. Thank you for playing, but unfortunately,
I was gonna say Ollie cut out in the middle of that.
sorry, I'm trying to do this. But you guys have survived yet another vote. But before I leave you, you won't be leaving the Zoom just yet,
Of
because
course
we are
not.
bringing the
You're
other
stressed,
tribe
Ollie.
in.
Stop.
They
Davey,
are
congratulations, by the
coming.
way. Before they get here, congratulations. They don't need to know what we just went through.